you gonna do really well as a professional and college student. You be on time.
Yeah, I hope so.
How you been?
I've been good. I've been good. How about you?
I see you got something new right there.
Show me. You like that?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Where you
Yeah.
get that?
Last month, me and my mom got matching piercing.
I think I did see you guys post that or something.
Hmm.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
So what you been up to? How ball going?
Good. Just been training, working, and then that's about it, to be honest.
Are you playing? You're not playing high school this? You're not playing your high school season?
No, I will be, but it just hasn't started yet. I've been playing some fall league with Elite Prep, but I haven't really been doing anything for my high school yet because we haven't even had tryouts.
You guys start later on your end.
Hmm.
So just this week, you made it official, right? You signed your link.
Yep.
Yeah. So let's hop right into that. I know when it came down, you had LSU, South Carolina, Tennessee, and USC as your last four.
Yeah.
And I know I saw something about an article you did about you and Gabe. Like, why Tennessee? I remember I came up to watch LSU versus Tennessee game, and you was there on an unofficial visit.
Yeah.
Like, what
So
made out of the yeah?
I would say I picked Tennessee based off of the family aspect. It was very like when I went there, everybody was really fulfilling. Everybody was really they were themselves. And you could tell like nothing was they didn't try to put on a show. They weren't trying to be like, "Oh, like if you come here, this is what it's going to be like." Like they didn't do too much cuz for me like I want to know what I'm getting myself into before I get there. I don't want it to be, "Oh yeah, like it's all sunshine and rainbows," and then when I get there it's not that. Like, I wanna see the hardest workout you're gonna go through. I wanna see, like, all of that. And I feel like for them, they're the only ones that really showed me, like, the raw, like, just how they are as a community, how they are with each other. Even seeing their team interact. We even had a panel where we would sit with the team and they without the coaches, and we could ask them anything, and the teammates, they could say anything. Like, they didn't have to that you weren't worried about what your coaches would say because they weren't in there. So just stuff like that, just like the little details, they really paid attention to the small things and ran with it, and that's what's really important to me.
Oh, that's why your nails right now orange right now?
Tony?
You full blown. It's good that you're coming down south. I think when met you for the first time at Under Armour, what,
Mhm.
2 years ago? I was
Yeah.
just telling everybody, you came and you was like, "Coach, Imma dunk on you." I was like, "Who is this kid?" Like, saying this to me, and then when I
Right.
had a conversation with somebody, I said, "That kid has the biggest upside in this class because you're listed as a power forward, but as each summer has progressed, like, you've
Mhm.
added something to your game. You've became more comfortable outside the free throw line, and just last year in the one-on-ones, you showed that when you came to
Okay.
OTE and you won takeover weekend. So just
Yeah.
talk about your development and like what players do you look at when you think about I want to work on that so I can be more of a player like that.
Yeah, so like I haven't been playing basketball my whole life. And so when like most people say like, "Oh yeah, I look up to this player or that player," like I don't really have that because when I first started, I didn't know anything about basketball. And so I was really just doing it really blindsided. I didn't know what I was getting myself into. So I would just say like my coaches was just they kind of put it into perspective for me. The people that were training me, the people that were like putting their time into me, they kind of just put it into perspective like, "Oh yeah, you could do this." And I would just say being in the games when I used to just have to have my back to the basket was just really boring to me. And I just felt like it's hard too. Like people don't talk about like how hard it is having to use all your strength every possession to try to get a bucket and all the fouling and stuff. Like I like playing outside. I think it was more of just thinking about what I want to do in the game and how I want to play and just knowing how I feel and then going based off of that. Like, okay, how did I feel doing this in and out crossover versus, doing a spin move in the paint? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like those different aspects.
So at what point I know doing some research on you did say you're a late bloomer, as we say in this game. At what point during that process did it click for you like I can actually be good in the game of basketball, let alone not just good, the number two prospect in the country? Because I think when I met you at Under Armour, you weren't ranked as high.
Mm-mm.
You just
No,
came out of nowhere and just hit the ground running. So at what point did you realize, oh, I can actually go somewhere? I can go to Tennessee, a historically great college when it comes to women's basketball.
man, I'm not gonna lie, I'm still kinda, like, processing it because, like, people always tell me, like, "Man, you can go to the WBA, you could do this, that," and then it's just like, I don't like, it's still all super new to me, like, even though I've been doing this since 2019, it's still new to me, so just, like, think, like, people be like, "Yeah, like, you could be the greatest, you could do this," and I'm just like, we'll see what happens," like, 'cause I'm still trying to develop. Like, I was taught to just keep your head down and work. Like, I was taught, like, to by really humble people. It's also, like, I feel like most people, like, when they get good, like, their parents are, like, some like, I've been in places where their parents think, like, "You're everything," and they hype you up and da 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 da, and I'm not saying
Right.
my parents don't hype me up, but they definitely kept me humble. Like, they're definitely focused on, "Yeah, you did good here, but this is what we need to do next." And so I think that's been a big part of my development and just how I portray myself and my characteristics because I still don't know how good I could really be. And it's not a bad thing. I think it's really good because, some people let it get to their heads and I would hate to turn out to be that type of person. So yeah, that's just I think that's how I just take it day by day. That's really how I flow and that's how I go about it.
I mean, I think that's a great way to be, but at the same time, like, give yourself a pat on the back because you have put in the work. You have put that time in to separate yourself from some of the people even in your class. And your ceiling, I would tell you this as a person in my space now, your ceiling is extremely high. As long as you continue to work and continue to have that mindset and stays humble, because you're absolutely right. A lot of parents put their kids in position to not understand what failure looks like or
Mhm.
being told no. So just having that clarity already in your NIL space when they're giving you guys financial freedom at a very young age to understand you may get in a situation one day in life and be told no. How do you react when you
Right.
used to everybody around you basically telling you you're the gift to the world? And it's good for you to know that, and it's important to continue to stay in that space no matter who comes along. And I think that's gonna separate you on your journey through college and being a professional.
Thank you.
So let's talk about NIL. I met you and I just feel like you're one of those kids. The first time we was going to the room, and I feel like you're one of those kids that kinda remind me of a piece of myself. I always see myself in a lot of kids that I interact with, and you was just
Mhm.
sitting there playing your video game. You remember? And
Yeah, I remember that.
I was like, "What are you playing?" And I was so intrigued that you was like, "I don't care about what they have going on over," not saying you dislike anybody or anything like that, but you
Yeah.
was so uniquely yourself, and no one can say anything to you, no one can deter you from who you are, and you're strong in your personality. Like, where's Toby right now?
Oh, he's in the bed. He's sleeping. Should I bring him out?
We could get him later, but
Alright.
how important is it as you maneuver in this space now, you become the number 2 player in the country to still stay true to yourself because you can get caught up in all of the glitz, the
Mhm.
glams, and it's important for young kids when we at overtime to relate to you. Come up and say, "Hey, did you draw this?" or what color is your
Mhm.
nails?" and allow kids to be themselves and not let society tell them, "Hey, to play basketball, you have to be like this." And
Yeah.
I always admire you for that because I was like that even being a young girl from a small town in Mississippi. And people was like, "Oh, you're a little different, but you're uniquely yourself." And I love that
Yeah.
every time.
I would just say my mom has always taught me, like, be true to you and be right on the inside. So I would just going off of that, as long as I'm right on the inside, as long as my intentions are good, me and my mom are good. I don't like she lets me make mistakes, right? She lets me do, like it's not like, "Oh, you did this, now you're in trouble." Like, it's like, no, like, as long as your intentions are good, okay, we can figure that out along the way. And I feel like being raised off that, I honestly, you could tell most people aren't raised off of, like, that love aspect. And so I just feel like that's a big part of it too, just who my mom is and how she's poured her love into me. And so I really do feel really comfortable in myself because that's how she's raised me to be. I've never had to change. Like, obviously, you have to do that little code switch, like, when you go into, like, different rooms,
Absolutely.
you gotta code switch, but at the end of the day, like, she's always accepted me, so I've always accepted myself, and so I think that's how feed that into the world and who I am. As long as my mom got me, I don't really care what nobody else thinks. I'm chilling, so, I mean, Imma be me regardless.
Shout out to Jordan over there. I know
Facts,
she's
yeah.
somewhere in the back over there.
Yeah, she in her room.
And just talk about a little bit more because you can draw, you can sing, you're into so many other things. And what I preach to a lot of kids that I mentor and work with, I say find a passion in something outside of the game of basketball because it's gonna be your safe space. Whether you realize like you can escape, whether it's a video game, whether it's like back people didn't know this about me. I wrote poetry back when I
Me
played.
too!
And and I'm a thespian. Like I'm into theater. Like I watch Glee. I don't even know if your generation know what Glee is, but yes, look at you. Glee is like this TV show that touched on a lot of social issues, but also they used to break out randomly in song. It's literally like it was one of the biggest TV shows back when I was in high school all the way into college. I used to just watch Glee, and I was in drama school at Rutgers, performing arts school, and I think it's important for young girls to see that, especially because you rap, you
Yeah.
draw, you still supposed to be drawing me something. We got to get on a business call after this, and like, what made you get into that? I'm pretty sure you did that before basketball even came
Yeah.
along.
Yeah, I know. I would say that creative part of me has always been, like, in me. Like, I remember when I was little, I used to have, like, to collect a whole bunch of, like, recycling and try to build it into some, like, little action figures. And then once I got out of that phase, I went to, like, origami. And then once, because, that's a lot, like, trying to get the paper and having to bring all the stuff. I realized I wanted to create something that's, like, easier to create, so I started drawing. Mind you, I was bad, I was horrible at drawing, like, it was bad,
So
but
you
then I
can
started.
really learn how to draw.
Yeah, I learned off of YouTube. Most of my hobbies that I do, like right now I'm crocheting. I learned that off of YouTube. I get bored easily. I think it's because I have ADHD. So I'll do a hobby, I'll pick it up, and then I'll go to the next, then I'll come back to another hobby, then I just go back and forth. And I find myself exploring different ones. Like I taught myself how to play guitar, how
That's
to make
dope.
music. All that was off YouTube. I'm trying to learn how to make beats right now because I'm not trying to pay for some beats. That's why the music has been coming
So
a little slow lately.
what software you use? I'm ADHD too. That's why I'm smiling because
Yeah.
I can work on 5 different things at once.
Man, and it's bad. It's horrible because it's like you got all this stuff, right, for all these different hobbies, and you can't get rid of it because you know you're gonna come back to it at some point.
I struggle. Do you struggle with like I can be working on one thing? Like I can sit here and play my video game and something
Yeah.
hit my mind like, oh, I need to do this right here and go right back
Mhm.
to playing. And sometimes doing something else helps me think about the other thing I supposed to be doing. And
Yeah.
people sometimes come over and see me working. They be like, how you working on a video, writing on one page or editing a video and then
Mhm.
sending consultations to people for workouts. You watching a basketball game. How's the TV on? You working? I said, I just have a lot of stuff going on.
Me too, man. I'm painting a hoodie right now, and I'm working on crocheting this little bear. And then I still gotta ship out I did a painting on I paint clothes, and I
Yeah.
still gotta ship it out. I still gotta make it to UPS. Like, I got a
So
lot
you're an
going on. So yeah,
entrepreneur. Like
I'm
you
trying to be.
already
You feel me? Something calm.
no,
It's
you
not.
are. Like, don't say I'm trying. You are. You already in your entrepreneur space. Yes, you're an entrepreneur. You're a young entrepreneur for sure. You just said
Man.
I have to ship out this order. It's for somebody else.
Yeah.
You're an
But no,
entrepreneur.
like, it wasn't like, I don't know, like, she was just like, she hit me up because she was seeing my drawing. She was like, do something for me. So I was like, all right. Like, it wasn't like I
Oh,
was
you got to get
advertising
your
or nothing.
business. You got to get your whole little price sheet and everything together.
I want to, but I don't have time like that, man. Like,
You
especially these
Chat GPT,
classes.
don't have your Chat GPT. Give them your idea. Say, I wanted to price from this range to that range. Do you do shoes too?
I painted some shoes for my auntie.
Only thing you have to do is get a list of everything that you do, put a price by it. Even take a picture of it. You can write this because me, I'm still old school. I like to actually write stuff down. than
Mhm.
type. Take a picture, put it in Chat GPT. It helps my ADHD a little better because I right here, I right there, I right here, put it in there,
Yeah.
and they make it more organized for me.
Sure.
So when you're doing that, because it's once you continue to put your stuff out, your creativity out, people are gonna be interested in it because you are talented in it.
Thank you.
Cause you want to be a tattoo artist one day.
Yeah, it's like
Cause
it's a
you
thought,
drawing
yeah.
you have a lot. You have a lot of it. Oh, like every time I see you have a tattoo or something that you drew on yourself.
Mhm. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. It's a lot. It's a lot going on, so we'll see.
So did you watch the game last night, Tennessee and Belmont?
No, because it was my signing day, so I was out, like, all night.
I remember my signing day. Like, were you nervous? Is it weird to still be nervous after you
You know,
already committed?
man, like, it was yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, yeah, I was nervous because they wanted me to do a speech, and my speech was not that good, I'm not gonna lie, because I was just going off the dome, and so I was nervous, but, yeah, it was fun. All my family was there, my teammates were there, and, yeah, they set up, like, the tables and stuff, I got my nails done.
Hmm. Yeah.
So, um yeah, so no, it was a cool little vibe. I got some food, and then we had practice right after. So, you had to like kind of go from party mode to let's hoop. So, yeah.
How you feel about coming from Washington or Tacoma? You from Tacoma, Washington, down
Mhm.
south. I always said you was a down south kid to me. Like
Yeah, I was
you never felt like a West Coast kid to me.
no, because I was born in Atlanta.
Yeah, okay. You was
Yeah,
born in
so
the A.
yeah. So I was born in Atlanta. I was raised in Washington, but my mom was raised in Atlanta, so that's where I get all this from. She's very Atlanta. So yeah, and all my family, they're in Atlanta too. So it's like Tennessee's like 3 hours, a 3 hour drive away from Atlanta.
Mhm.
So I feel great. I feel great. I feel like I'll be back with closer with my family. It'll give me time, like more time to be able to like be with them because it's hard getting from the south to here. So
Yes.
I mean, being able to just drive now, like that's really important to me. And I think it'll be good for a whole bunch of relationships that are just, because it gets hard with basketball trying to reach out to all those relatives and stuff like. So it's
Trust me, I
like
know.
yeah, so I think it's gonna be really good.
It's gonna be really good, and you also have to balance it too. Don't It's very
Yeah.
overstimulating because I
Mhm.
went to school in Rutgers and I'm from Mississippi. I was far away from my family. Cause I always say when you get to college, college goes by so fast. You'll be at the WNBA draft in 4 years and you'll be like, where did the time go? Because
Mhm.
time you get to college, you go into workouts, you go into summer workouts, you go into training, you go into traveling, season, class, and all of that. And for 4 years repetitively, it goes by so fast, and you be like, what did the time go? And
Mhm.
to be in Knoxville, somewhere that's basketball heavy. I remember coming to play against Tennessee when I played at Rutgers, and basketball is back at the forefront now on women's basketball. And it's so great to be able to go to somewhere like Tennessee where you know the history is rich. I saw a segment of Candace talking about you signing there, and Candace and I
Yeah.
played together with the Sparks. And like, was it a part of their history or reason that you decided to go to Tennessee, or is more so like the new generation of Tennessee?
Yeah, I would that's a good question. I would say more new generation. Like obviously Candace is a big part of it. I feel honored to be in her, following in her footsteps. But like I said, like the family aspect of it was more important to me. So like as you know, the twins and Denia, they're on the team. That's what really got me to go over there because I know how they are as people because I played with them for overtime.
Right.
So for me, I'm thinking, okay, like these are people that I know that would have my back when I go here. And so it was already easier because it's like that's three people that I already know. So it's like it didn't go anything happens, they got my back and I know that. On top of that, just like I said, like how the coaches were very like open and honest with me, very down to earth people. And that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a home to be in because I'm not gonna be able to go home to my mom. I'm not gonna be able to always call her. Like, I mean, I am gonna be calling her, but I'm saying like it's not gonna just be like I'm gonna be busy. So I need somebody I wanted a school that I knew I could go through my hard times with. and that's what I wanted to pick my school based off of. Now, yeah, Candace did play a part in that. I'm not saying that, like, that was, like, the wow factor for sure, but at the end of the day, I wanted to pick a school that was there for me.
I remember
Gabe. Let me
Gabe.
shout out Gabe real quick, man. He really got me because he's like he's just himself. Like you if you have you talked to Gabe?
Yeah, you know I know
Yeah,
Gabe.
you know how Gabe is, man. Like, he's just himself, and so knowing that that's who they have as a recruiter, you just know everybody there is themselves too. Because how Gabe acts, everybody kind of just like lets you be who you are. There's so many
Man,
different personalities on that team and on the staff. I felt like I belonged there.
I remember when we was watching it, we was sitting together watching the LSU game. You said one of the biggest things was a family of one feeling safe and being in a family
Hmm.
atmosphere always because the basketball take care of itself anywhere, but you want to be
Right.
somewhere where you feel like you can trust the people and it's genuine. And I think that's great for you to get that at Tennessee. You know I know Gabe.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you D and then the twins up there and being around familiar people that you've been in those spaces with for the years to come is also important when you're deciding to go to a college. And you just sometimes you just know. It's something
Yeah.
that you really can't explain because I don't really know what I think that's kind of where I went to Rutgers because it was kind of like, all right, don't everywhere you go, don't get me wrong, put on a show for the visit.
Right.
They have
Yeah.
to.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
For
like going to
sure.
it's equivalent to going to meet somebody's family for the first time. Everybody gonna play
Right.
nice.
Yeah.
They not gonna be at the table beefing or nothing like that because you know they got
Right.
inner family issues. That just comes with it. But what separated me with Rutgers was the fact that like it felt like home,
Yeah.
around the people, and it's something that you really can't explain. But if you like, and I felt comfortable with the players, and I didn't feel like the players would treat me like I was the number one, number two player in the country.
Right.
And
Yeah.
like some visits I went on, I just felt like I'm the best player and they gotta act this certain way because I'm really good. And you
Right.
can feel that when you're an authentic person, you can feel when somebody's being disingenuous towards you because it's like an intuition or it's just a energy. And I think it's good that you already had it. And now a lot of people it's called discernment too. Like when you just know, you just understand like,
Mhm.
yeah, this don't feel right or this feel
Facts.
different. And you can still like some people, but like to decide to go somewhere for 4 years of your life, that's a lot.
That's a lot, yeah.
Do you watch women's like you watch WNBA?
Not like I need to get better at it.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that because I'm on all of you guys I'm interviewing. I was just at the gym telling another one of my kids, like, how would you not watch or study or research a job interview that you want to go on one day? No, I'm telling this is real time. I'm telling you this. You want to go to the WNBA one day?
Yeah.
So you gonna go in a company, a Fortune 500 company, and not do research on the company?
I'll do research once it gets closer.
No, you need to. I just told you it's gonna go by fast. I was just telling one of my kids this today. I mean, yesterday at training, and they was like, I had Cheyenne Parker and Kalani Brown, two post players that was just in the WNBA finals. My kid didn't know
Mhm.
who they were. They out there playing pickup with them and working out with them. I was like, you know who that is? And they was like, no. And I was like, huh? Like your generation, and it's not a knock to you guys. Your generation is so different because it's so normal because of social media and stuff. Like y'all have to watch the WNBA to know
Alright.
your style of play. I tell this to everybody. I've told this to Denia. Like you have to watch somebody. That's why I asked, do you watch the WNBA? Who you think like you can mold your game behind? Because after Tennessee, are you gonna be done playing basketball?
I mean, we'll see if I get drafted.
If you get drafted, like come on.
We don't know. You don't know. We gonna see. Anything can happen in 4 years.
In a positive way, it's gonna happen. And
Okay.
you just gotta know because the game is growing. They just added 2, 3 teams. By the time you
Mhm.
come out of college, y'all gonna have 20 WNBA teams. You do not watch the WNBA? Did you watch the finals?
Uh-uh.
You you guys, y'all will get there one day. You watch Asia Wilson at least?
Yeah, that's who people say I play like.
That's spot on. How do you feel about your generation with like NIL and all the things that you guys are able to do for us? Like, cause you're signed to Adidas and you guys went on
Yeah,
a trip. What do you guys go to? Not Greece,
Italy.
Italy. How was that experience?
Man, it was great. Everything was so pretty. The food was great. You know, I'm a foodie, so I love me some food, man. It was great. Unfortunately, I couldn't play because I think yeah, my thumb was broken, but like the experience was great. The food was great. Everything was so pretty, and you just learn new things, like just like the culture, like how everybody like like talk to people. Like you go to different places and you just see like how people move and like how
Mhm.
what's the norms there, like you know. So yeah, it was great. Everything's like so healthy there though. Like I was so like I
Fresh.
was
It's organic.
yeah, fresh. So
Italy
it was
is one of my
different.
favorite countries for sure.
Really?
Uh-huh.
That's good.
They have great food, great scenery, a lot of history. Every time I used to travel overseas, I used to go to countries and learn their culture because they're so
Okay.
different in a good
Yeah,
way from us over here. And they appreciate different things and just everybody lifestyle is just totally different. And
and
it's
perspectives.
their perspective. It's great for you guys to be able to experience that at such a young age before you go into the pros or you travel abroad with your college team that goes across the waters to play.
I agree.
So you're one of the three, no, three signees to Adidas
Yeah, I
on the
think that sounds
girls.
right.
Is you,
Kalina,
Special K, and
Kate, Harping.
Kate that's here in Atlanta.
Mhm.
That's dope. How was that? How was that experience for you?
Man, it's great, honestly, taking photos and stuff, like, Adidas, they take care of me, man, they be sending me stuff, like, every month, so, I'm happy where I'm at. I was skeptical at first because, when I first signed, I didn't know what to expect 'cause I didn't wear Adidas, I was on Nike,
Mhm.
but now, like, I don't think I could go back, like, I really like where I'm at, I really like Adidas and all stuff, especially because 'cause they're coming out with some more stuff. Yeah, I like what I'm wearing, I like the shoes, like, I'm real happy, and they take care of me too. They're very what's it called? I forgot, but they take care of me.
Yeah, and it's funny that Tennessee is going back to Adidas.
Yeah, that was a factor too that played in the commitment too, because it's just easier because then I can get, more excuse me, more media attention because they could film me in while I'm playing because I'll be in Adidas, not Nike.
Yeah, they was Adidas when I was in school. They was
Really?
yeah,
Yeah, when Candace Parker was playing, they were
they was
Adidas.
Adidas and we were Nike and now we was Adidas and Tennessee was Nike. It kind of like flipped during the times, but
Yeah, it's crazy.
it's so different. But I think that's really good. That's dope. In high school, being able
Yeah.
to do that and be one of the first in the Adidas side. Candace is very intentional what she's doing over there at Adidas. We're pushing that and steady growing it because I mean it's been like that on the board side.
Right, yeah.
What was your experience like when you came to overtime for the first time?
Man, I was flabbergasted. The attention to detail they have, I love like Overtime is absolutely one of my favorite programs like ever for hoopers, for people just wanting to learn about media. Like it's perfect. They literally prepare you for everything. Like you'll do like some media training, you'll do like your workout. Like it's literally preparing you for the next level. All while they're very you can just tell everybody's genuine. Like all the staff was they were for the kids and they were very they sacrificed a lot. Everybody there, they sacrificed a lot, and you could just tell, like, the cooks, everybody was so genuine. One thing about me, I love genuine people, like, that's what I wanna surround myself with, and so, you can just tell, like, the people there, they want to feed into the next generation. It wasn't just for, "Oh, yeah, we're trying to get our money, we're trying to." No, everybody there, they were trying to make you look good. The communication was perfect, the organization, 10 out of 10.
I think
I love Overtime. And the
yeah.
food, man, the cook, I ain't
Hey, I was just I
man,
train up there I train my pros 7 a.m. up there in the morning. And every morning, like in the middle of our workout, you can smell like the bacon. Like the chef cooking the breakfast for the boys. And my pros
man,
like they cook in here every day. I say, yeah, they get that every day. They have a
at
spread
least
every
2
day.
times a week.
But
I mean, 2
you
times a
know
day.
they're in season. So yeah, they're getting it on the yeah, they're in season, so they're getting it
And
on
they
the
just take care
regular.
of you. They got snacks everywhere, blankets so you can sleep. Like, they don't play over there, man. They don't play. They thought you could tell they're thinking about the kids. They want insights. They want what do you think we should do better for next year? Like, they're literally that's the perfect like any camp I've ever been to, this like it tops it for sure. I would 100% recommend Overtime to everybody who can. and
Because
will.
because you think it's more the experience off the court that you're even speaking about. You haven't said nothing about the basketball.
Man,
But
'cause
no,
okay,
that's a
yeah,
good thing. That's a great thing about it. Like, you have not uttered a
yeah,
word about the basketball. Everything you've talked about is
'cause
off the court stuff.
the basketball, like, it's gonna be the same everywhere you
Yeah, it's
go.
gonna take
Like,
care
it's
of itself.
basketball. Like, it's gonna take care of itself. It's who's taking care of for me, at least, who's taking care of you, who's making sure, like, when they're shooting shots of you, they're trying to get your best image. It's not like, "This is gonna get me the most money." No, what are you comfortable with us posting? That's the type
Right.
of conversations they have, and that's what I respect because it's not like, "Oh, I'm just doing this for me." Like, we're gonna you know what I'm saying? Like, they're making sure you're comfortable. They're making sure that you agree. They're having the conversations. They talk with parents too. 10 out of 10. Like they got the game room too.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. They got the captains designing the hood the stuff. It's like the full experience. I don't even know. I love it.
And yeah, I think it's great because I have so many of my younger third, fourth, fifth, sixth graders that I get a lot of tickets for to come to the game, and it's the experience is literally for that age because
Facts.
when they
Everything.
come there, they love you guys. And I had
Mhm.
probably like this last year, I had probably like 20 of my kids in there, and they all their parents text me. It was like, "Oh my God, Coach Slush, thank you so much. My kid enjoyed it." Like when you walk into overtime, the audience is young kids, and when they
Every
come in
time.
there, they love you guys. Like they stalk you guys
Absolutely.
on Instagram. They want a picture, and the experience is, and they look up to a lot of you guys. How do you stay grounded when you know there's a young girl out there that literally like you're her favorite? She looks up to you because I know what that looks like to have kids like after every game come up to you, take they
Mhm.
admire you and they love you, and it's so important to like appreciate that. And I think you walk around with Toby and like I think you
Mhm.
shake almost every hand or take a picture with every kid in the arena.
Mhm. Yeah, 'cause I believe it's important. You don't never know what people like, how important that is to someone else. For me to be like, "No," like, I just couldn't do it. Like, even if I don't feel like taking a picture of me, Imma smile 'cause it's like, that could be that for that child, and it'll turn like, a turning point. You never know. So, for me, that's just how I go about that. Now as in looking at, like, how they look up to me, I would say it don't feel real, to be honest. Like, it still is, like, kinda, like, weird to me because I don't like, I mean, I do give myself pats on the back, like, obviously, but, like, I don't look at myself as, "Oh my gosh, I'm the celebrity." Like, I just see me as so,
Right.
I always tell people, like, "You don't have to be scared, like, to, like, come up to me." Like, I don't see myself as I'm better than you. Like, I'm just a person too, so I think that's just how I carry myself, and yeah, that's just how I am. Like I said, my parents keep me humble, so I don't really it doesn't get to my head. I don't really think about it. Like, I just keep my head down, I keep hooping and stuff, and I just smile because I mean, I love kids, so that's also another thing. Like, I just love them. So it's just like,
I think one of
I don't
the
know.
best gifts in life is to know that your impact. And
Yeah.
whenever you continue to grow and you about to go to Tennessee. When I say you haven't heard kids scream and everything, like this is just the beginning and you're gonna touch so many young girls' lives that may be unique, may have ADHD, may like to draw and be a standalone. And when you be able
Mhm.
to continue to tell your story and make them feel more comfortable in their skin, because my biggest thing is representation means everything. So when a young girl like to express herself like the same way you do, you're gonna make them feel more comfortable and more sure of themselves as you continue to maneuver through life and be comfortable in everything that you do. So don't ever change that when those little girls come, because it's gonna be some that look just flat out look up to you. They gonna know everything about you. They gonna know your stats. They gonna know your favorite drawing. They gonna know your songs. They just like the admiration is gonna be so heavy. And I always say that's a gift when you're able to just be that in anybody's life.
Right, yeah. Yeah, I don't know, yeah, I just man, it's just crazy to think about, honestly, and I'm very grateful about it, obviously, but it's just crazy to think about, and I'm grateful. I'm very grateful, and I just feel like I'm the perfect person to have that because I know I wanna do what's right with it. Like, for me, like, I know I wanna be able to give back to my community and just people who have lesser than, so just donating. Like, I remember Billie Eilish. like, she's my favorite celebrity, and she had said, "Why are billionaires billionaires?" I 100% agree with that because we should be giving back. There's no reason you should be having all that money, and
Mhm.
so that's pretty much my goals to do with that. Like, I wanna give back. Even now, I'm still thinking about, like, we're still planning out different camps. Last time, I think I held a camp and I think we had, what, 70 kids, 80 maybe? And I got to give them Adidas stuff, and everybody was so happy, like, I just love that. So, I just like, that's the type of stuff I wanna do.
Yeah,
And so I just can't.
I just started my own nonprofit providing training and mental health awareness and
Mhm.
mental health care and life skill resources to kids in inner city. And I think that's the biggest thing when you know your impact, you should impact more. That's equivalent
Right,
to
of course.
if you have $1 billion, nobody out here should not have 50, 100,000 or 200,000. I'm actually
Right, because
going
it never
tomorrow.
affected you. It never affected you.
I'm going tomorrow to a community service event where she has over 500 kids in her program. It's called Life Beyond the Game, and she helps them get scholarships and teach them how to maneuver beyond the game or whatever the game may be. Basketball,
Right,
football, baseball. And the game is metaphorically for whatever you're into that may not work out for you. The game is not technically just the sport. You may
right,
be into uh gaming and it may not work out for you, and learning how to transition and move into another space with that, and like helping kids is like it's so important because the generations now, everything is like what you can do for me, like, oh, what can I get out of you?
right, yeah. Yeah, I hate it, but it's okay. People like us is still out there, so that's all that matters.
You have to keep it going. Would you ever want your own AAU team?
Yeah, that's been in talks for sure, for sure. We'll see though.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see. It's still but yeah, it's definitely been in talks. I'm excited.
So when you go to school, what do you plan on majoring in?
Man, so I wanna major in business and entrepreneurship because
You already an entrepreneur.
I have so many I have so many, like, interests and stuff, so it's like whenever, because for me, I'm indecisive. So it's like I couldn't I was stressing thinking about what major I wanted to pick because even though you can change majors, I would just hate to put in so much work into one major and then just be like, "Ah, I don't like it." You know what I'm saying? Like, I would just be that's just not my role, like, I wanna be able to roll with it. So I feel like business is perfect because then I could choose what I would want to do and then apply that to whatever I wanna do.
You
So
know your
that's
freshman year, you don't have to decide it, right?
I know, but I do wanna run my own business because I like to schedule my own times, like, I don't wanna be working for like, I wanna work for myself. That's pretty much how that rolls, and I just felt like it's perfect for me because I've thought about starting, like, my own clothing line, just, like, working with, like, art and clothes and stuff, so like, even this crocheting and stuff, I could get on with that too,
As
or
a
stuff like that.
The best thing you can do is try it.
Right.
As you figure out whatever is going on, I say if you want to start a clothing line, start it. I've had a clothing line. I got 2 clothing lines. What else? Of course, my training business. I started Slush Talk, my nonprofit, and I mean everything I do is technically a clothing line. Like I have a Slush Talk shirt on right here. I print my own stuff and I make it. Like I be right here at home, like, oh, I need a hat, and I just press it
Yeah,
on,
like, that's me.
and you see me walk in, and you be like, oh, who did your hair? I did it. I just did it in my kitchen before I left home to go out the door because I didn't like the other one. And I think when you figuring out what you want to be like in the entrepreneur space, you have to try it, whatever it
Yeah.
is. You have to dive head first into it. Like it's gonna be music. Have you made any songs lately?
Mhm. Yeah, a lot. But it's slowing down, like, I got a lot of songs, but, like, it's slowing down because 'cause I'm trying to figure out how to make beats because 'cause I'm not paying for beats.
So, what
So,
is your? If you can name your genre, what was your genre be like of music?
like, drill.
Oh my, you did tell
Ma
me that one time.
'Cause, man, 'cause when I try other things,
So
no, I
drill,
will never
wait, so
forget.
tell me, what is drill? Young NBA?
New York, like, New York drill. Like,
Okay.
"Grah." Like, you feel me? Like,
Like,
"Grah." But I don't be rapping about gangs and stuff, I don't do that.
no, no, no. I'm trying to think of a drill artist.
Like,
Fabio? Is Fabio
I don't know who
Fabio?
that is.
Dang.
You know Kyle Rich? S. Dot Go?
I am 35 years old. I was about to ask you, is YB drill music?
Who?
NBA Youngboy.
Nah.
He's not drill music.
It's like
Is it the
upbeat,
one
like,
that be
I don't
making
know.
like the like? the noises when they rap? You
What?
gotta give me like 2 bars so I can know.
I'll send you some.
Send me some because I listen to R&B all day. I mean, I would
Oh, I
listen
do
to
some of that too.
who do you listen to?
Chris Brown. I listen to a lot. Like,
Do you listen
who
in
else?
old school R&B?
Yeah, my mama be on that old school stuff, so I listen to
She
some of
said my
that
mom be
too.
on that old school stuff. Do you listen to Gunna, Future?
Gunner?
Yeah.
Yeah, all that.
Look, you gonna be down south. It's Gunna.
Gunna.
Yeah, it's Gunna. You said Gunner?
Chill on me.
Look, I'm Southern. I'm from the country, so it's Gunna. You said
Gunna.
Gunner? You said Gunner?
Gunner?
That sound like a rock band. Gunner? Drill music.
But
So most of your music is drill music. Yeah, you have to send me
no,
some of
okay,
that.
I do a lot. Like I sing, I rap. I will never forget, man. I released this one song, bro, and it got put on overtime, bro. But like, now I look back, that song is so butt. Like,
But that's growth. You
they need
gotta
to take that
learn.
down. They need to take that down, bro.
You
They
need
need
to
to take
send
that
a
down.
cease and desist letter. Tell your mom to drop a cease and desist letter and be like, you need to
No,
take
like you
this
said,
down.
it's growth. It's not that
It's
deep.
growth.
Like you said, it's growth. But like, I was like listening back, and I was like, it sound ashy. Like I don't know how to explain it. It just sound ashy. Like I was just like, man, I don't know why I released
So
this,
you
but
saying musically since that song you've grown?
hopefully,
Uh,
yeah. In my
during that
opinion, I've grown.
during that time, were you just trying to find like your sound, or
Man, well, it was a different genre. Like I went from drill to like, like I don't know what genre that was, but like I was just rapping. Like it wasn't like how like that upbeat. So I don't know the bars. The thing is, they used the first verse, right? And the first verse wasn't hitting. Like there was no punchlines for real. Like there was some good
you was just
stuff in that
rapping?
song. Like
You was just rapping.
just filler words. Like I just feel like if they would have went to the middle at least, I could have been more satisfied. It's okay. It don't matter no more. I sent them the
So what
songs. That's
gets
my
you in the
fault.
mode? Because like, I made music in college. I got a couple songs. Me and my college roommate used to be in there making. I done made a love song. I done made.
Man,
I've made
man.
club banger. I got a song called "Love Me Before You Leave Me." Like I wrote the whole song. It's on like my old iPad from college, and
Man.
I have a song called "Hey Shouty," because I'm from down south. I don't say shorty. And Kia Vaughn,
Shawty.
Kia Vaughn and I play together at Rucker. She's from New York, and so she on there saying it's shorty. It's like a whole like back and forth. Like we actually rapping, and it's so fun. And I always say when I play it to people, they be like, "Oh, you sound like Soulja Boy," because I was so young. Oh, I was probably like I was 17-year-old freshman in college, so I was probably like I was 18 when I made that song. Playing ball, and only thing I have to do is go into my college dorm or get out of study hall. Like it was no fun like during that time. Like we didn't have
Yeah.
NIL, we didn't have all that freedom. It was an escape for me, and it was fun to make music. Like I learned how to make beats. We used to use Pro Tools. We used to use Pro Tools and record. We had the whole setup in our dorm, like in our dorm room, and I probably got like a good 5. I got an album, a little 5.
Me too.
I got a little 5-song album.
No, I use BandLab, and what I don't know, man. I'm in a big, big, big rhyme block or whatever it's called, writer's block. So I'm trying to find some inspiration, but
You're not
I
gonna
make
write about going to college, Lady Balls?
I just want some hype. Like I already did. I did a song on that, but it's also not. It's not drill, so it don't sound right. Like I got bars on there, but it's just like the energy isn't there, so it's just not that good. Like with drill, it's so hard because you only get a certain amount of syllables before you have to go to the next line, so it's like hard to make a punchline.
Wait, with drill is a rule?
No, it's like with the rhythm. Like the rhythm is like, wait, can you hear that?
So is Bobby Smurda not Bobby Smurda? Is that drill?
I don't know what that is.
Oh my god, how old are you?
17.
Okay, when is your birthday?
February 20,
Oh yeah, you're a baby. You were born 2000.
2008.
Oh my god, I graduated high school that year.
Yeah.
You like what? I was literally graduating going into college in 2008.
That's crazy.
Bobby Smurda. Oh man, like I'm a YouTube drill music when we get off.
Yeah.
I don't
Drill
think
me.
I
New
like
York
it.
drill. New York drill. New York.
I may not like it, but I'm a research it a little bit.
It's not for everybody. I'm not gonna lie. It's like, you know who Ice Spice is?
Oh yeah, that's like Bobby Smurda. Yeah.
Yeah, that's drill.
Oh yeah, so that is like
But I
Fabio
don't do it like
Foreign.
Ice Spice.
But
I
you
don't do it like
don't
Ice
you
Spice.
don't you don't know who Fabio Foreign is. Yeah. You said I don't do it like Ice Spice. That's not my lane. No, 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 no.
I get canceled.
You'll get canceled instantly. You find your way. So when you get
Ugh.
into like your what motivates you to get into like your drawing?
Oh, I just spew it out. Right now, I just draw like before I start painting my hoodies, I'll draw it out and then I'll paint it. But
So with that
I
paint,
just
because I
start
see a lot of
scribbling.
people with that paint, it stays on, or you have to take it to the cleaners if you would do it on people.
No, you just it stays on. You talking about for the
If
hoodie?
they want to wash, yeah, if they want to like wash it or how they
Oh no,
clean
you're
it.
good. As long as you got I use fabric paint. I wash my hoodies a whole bunch of times, so I'm good.
Have you ever done like a photo shoot with all your work?
Mm-mm. I
Entrepreneur,
need to.
yeah, entrepreneur. You gotta have some notes over there so you can have
Yeah.
so you can go right in there and people start hitting you up because sometimes when you're so creative, it takes a life of its own. You don't even
Mhm.
realize it. Like it could be something that's therapeutic for you. I know when I used to do a lot of creative stuff, it was like therapy for me. It was an
Mhm.
escape from the basketball and your generation call it the clout now and all the attention. And I used to just escape and go. I wrote a movie and a screenplay. I was in screenwriting class at Rutgers. I wrote a whole screenwriting movie, like a whole
What,
entire.
what,
I made the story up and everything.
what was it about?
It was a love story. I love The Notebook, The Great Gatsby. That's my lane. So it was a love story, of course. I love rom-coms too. If you had to like think about it, if you had to watch one genre for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Horror. That's all I watch right now. I don't watch anything else other than cartoons. I watch cartoons and horror.
Do
But
you
I
watch
watch
anime?
cartoons. No, I watch cartoons that are like I watch adult
So I
cartoons.
was like South Park. You watch like
Yeah.
you ever watch Boondocks?
No, man, cause I'm broke. I don't got the Hulu, the what's it called,
It's
premium.
it's on HBO Max, I thought.
I don't got that either.
Girl, you talking about I'm broke. Let me text your mom right now.
I want to, but no, I be watching the other stuff like Family Guy and stuff.
Do you watch Ricky Morty?
Yeah, I watch them too.
The only one I really watch is Boondocks. I never was into like South Park or any of that. And I don't watch what is it, anime? I don't watch any of that.
I
But
tried to get
it's
into it.
try to get into it because I'm into samurais and I'm into like karate and all of that. But the anime, I just don't like. I don't get into it. It's not my speed.
No, me either.
And I never really watched cartoons. I think I watched Hey Arnold when I was younger. I don't even know if you know what that is. Do you
Man,
know?
I used to be on, but I know Hey Arnold.
And Rocket Power. Okay, I'm just making sure.
I used to watch Hey Arnold. I used to watch SpongeBob though. SpongeBob was my
I've never,
stuff, man. I
I
still
never
watch
got into it.
SpongeBob.
I can't get into it. I watch The Proud Family.
Yeah, I watch that too. That's tough.
What games are you playing right now?
I play Roblox, Call of Duty,
You don't like
Fortnite.
Battlefield?
I don't game a lot. I really only game if I'm too lazy to do something else. But I usually all I do is I usually watch Netflix, YouTube, or I be on Pinterest.
You like horror. Like what horror movies? Like name what's your top
Everything.
5?
Saw, what's it called? What's that called? What's it called? The
Insidious, The Conjuring.
no.
That was the only 2. Yeah, that's what I like. That's
I like what's it called? What's the long thing? Centipede. Human Centipede.
I don't know.
That
I don't know what that is.
it's about a dude that makes centipede. You know what a centipede is, right?
Mhm.
He got 3 people to make a centipede, so he like sewed them together, and he made a centipede.
Is that scary though?
Yeah, cause he broke their knees, so they couldn't stand up. He sewed them together, and when they eat, they had to like eat each other's stuff, like feces.
No, I
Yeah,
don't
it's
know that
scary.
one. I'm more like an Insidious Conjuring. I've seen the Saws.
I
I'm not
don't.
a horror person. Last horror I just watched was Sinners.
I love Sinners. Oh
Sinners
my
is really
gosh,
good.
that's on there too. It's great. I love that movie, and
The
it's like so.
depth of it, like the movie, it was very deep.
Yeah, like I love like that is deeper than just boo, like you know what I'm saying, like just a killer coming up. Chainsaw Massacre, I like that. I watched the Ed Gein TV series. Love that.
You watch Jeepers Creeper?
No, the heck?
You know
That don't even
what?
sound scary.
All right. Okay. You watch Candyman?
Yeah, I watched that. It was a
You
long
have
time
to
ago, but
you
I
have to
watched
watch
it.
Leprechaun in the Hood.
You know who I watch? Art the Clown. I love that. And
I like it.
me too.
It's funny. It's not scary.
But yeah, it's not really scary, but I just like the designs behind it, like, I like that. I like I don't know, I just like it.
You said, "I don't know, I just like it."
I
I
like
can't
it.
get into horror. I like rom-coms and action, and I like suspenseful movies, but
I like horror romantic, like, it's like horror, like,
what's a horror romantic movie?
like when they fall in love with the kidnapper.
That's called Stockholm Syndrome.
That, yeah.
No. During Halloween, I watch Hocus Pocus in Halloween Town.
See, you just like my mom, that's all she wanna do is watch some Hocus
Yes, put
Pocus.
on Hocus Pocus in Halloween Town. I'm good. Or Casper. That's my
For
lane.
Halloween, I put on Saw. Like, I think I watched Children of the Fields or something about they was trying to
Oh,
steal corn. And then I watched Weapons too. It was good. I liked it.
I saw that on HBO Max. Is it good when the kids in the town were
Yeah,
disappearing?
I went into the theater to see that one, and it was good. Like, I liked
Was
the
it a true story?
concept. That's what it said, but that sounds like some BS. You would know more about it if that really happened. It would be all over the news and stuff. We wouldn't just now be figuring that out. No,
I don't know. It's a lot that be going on, and we be kind of behind the
that's
curve.
yeah, that's true. But I'm just saying it would be bigger. Like, I don't care. Like
So
how remember when that thing was going around about the kids in Virginia and it was like the ice cream truck.
yeah.
Like, that's how it was given. That's what it was kinda
Watch, a
given.
movie is brewing on that. It's gonna come out and it's gonna actually be a real thing.
Mhm.
But I see it. I said I want to watch it because it's not. That's not really scary to me. It's more suspenseful because like, where are the kids
That's the
going?
type of stuff too. It is scary though, like, if you think about it, like, if that was happening in real life, that's kinda scary, and that's the type
Yeah,
of
that's
scary
what's
stuff I
scary about
like.
it. But horror to me is just so goofy. Like it just be like, come on, did she really have to fall?
Okay,
Like
yeah, you're right, but that's why you gotta find the good stuff. That's why I don't watch those, like, stereotypical
he's walking. How is he catching up to them?
I'm not that's what I'm saying. Saw is different because it's like a mind thing, like, he's taking
Saw is
people.
torture.
Yeah, it's scary.
That's a little
But it's like a
psychotic.
mind thing too because you can
Yes,
escape. He gives you can escape. He lets people go,
but
but you gotta
the escape comes with sacrifice. Like
yeah,
the one
that's the
time
thing.
he had to cut his leg off in order to live, like it comes with sacrifice.
That's the good though. Like that makes it real. 'Cause like imagine like it's not like oh, he's walking like no, you wake up and you attach to something and you gotta cut your fingers off. That's why I also like what's it called? Truth or Dare. Love that movie. It was great. 'Cause it was about have you watched that?
What about no? That's all the new stuff. Have you watched what is the Black Phone? I saw the first one.
Mhm. Yeah. It was good.
He said, yeah, it was good. You
It
don't
was
watch
good, but it's just
no action, like no Marvels
I
or nothing.
watch stuff like I watch like 911 or like
911 is my
SWAT.
show.
Yeah, I like that. I like stuff like that too.
911, Grey's Anatomy. I'm
But
a
I like crime. I like
SVU.
crime.
Law and Order SVU is best show ever.
Or Dexter.
Dexter, New Generation.
I didn't know there was an older generation
And
ones.
see, yeah, yeah, it's a new. He has a whole one when he was in Miami, and now you have what Resurrection, where he's with his son and stuff. Dexter is a classic.
Man, I need to get on that. I'm still trying to finish it, but like I'm gonna get on it. Don't worry about it. But yeah,
So
I just put you on to so many different horror movies. Cause you talking about the ones like Scream is cool because it's iconic, but it's not like real. Like it's just like it's predictable and I don't
you
like
got to
movies
think
like that.
about it. During our time, it was very real. It so much has changed. Like I know what you did last summer, Scream, and all of those things, like Halloween. Like
Mhm.
during our time in what is it? Freddy Krueger, Candyman, like all of those things during our era was
It
like
was predictable.
they was very real. All horror is predictable. Like, cause how is he gonna catch
Yeah.
up with her? She introed the movie, her going on a 5 mile run. She's a runner. And then when it gets to the horror and we in the middle of the field, she can't outrun the man with the chainsaw.
Right. And that's what I'm saying.
Horror movies don't
Saw,
make sense to me.
Centipede. That's what man, that's okay.
So, I mean, we could be on here all day. If you had to say anything during like your time, like that's what I ADHD in real time, getting
Facts,
off
we was
time.
just going on a rabbit hole.
If you had to say something to your younger self when you first stepped into this space to now, and as you transition to your college game, what would it be? And also, like, towards younger kids that aspire to be where you are one day?
Question. I probably just say, man, that's a good question. I don't really know. To like motivate myself, like my younger self?
It could be a gym. It could be something you've learned doing the course of this time,
Yeah.
something that you're still wanting to understand and you hope to grow into. I mean, it's so many layers to it. That younger girl, when you first said, I'm gonna play basketball, people started telling you, because I think we gotta, like me, I grew up, I'm gonna give you an example so it can help you. I grew up loving the game of basketball. Didn't know where it was gonna take me. I'm from the country. I used to be outside on the gravel outside. We had like concrete court outside. We had nothing but land. I didn't play a bunch of AAU. I really didn't play AAU until my sophomore summer going into I played for Coach Ken with Essence. I didn't play AAU until like the back end. Like for me, it was going to one Boo Williams tournament and not playing on no circuit. I didn't start 7th, 8th grade playing travel ball. My grandma didn't believe in it. My mom didn't believe in it.
Me too.
They didn't trust people, so they weren't sending me to play. And I really only went to Mississippi State basketball camps, and I went down to LSU basketball camps. That was the two places I ever been. And the coaches knew about me, and they started telling me about telling other people about me. It wasn't until like my sophomore summer, about to be a junior, that I played AAU, and me going into like a Boo Williams tournament, not ranked at
Mhm.
all. Didn't know what ranking was, and then boom, I come out the tournament. I'm the top player in the country, and it was a shocker to me when people would say, "You rank, or you the top player in the country," and I'd be like, "What they mean? Does that make the ball bounce any different for me?" Like I'm so in my own world of just loving the game of basketball, and like
Mhm.
if I can go back and tell my younger self, hey, this game of basketball gonna take you around the world. It's gonna get you to the point where you have to get a second passport, because it's gonna open so many doors for you. It's gonna give you relationships that you're gonna carry on outside of the game of basketball. Once the ball stop bouncing for you, hey, you may go through some obstacles in life, but the intangible things and the foundation that was set from the game of basketball and the discipline and the understanding is gonna set you out. It's gonna set you up for the next stage in life. And like me being kid from a small town, 200 people in my high school. You wouldn't think like me going back and telling myself, just for your love of the game of basketball, it's going to set you up for something in life that you probably couldn't even anticipate. I didn't think
Right.
about it. Like I'm messing with you about the WNBA. I didn't think about it. I knew about the WNBA because I was a basketball fan. But when I thought about playing basketball, I was excited when Kansas and them would come play Mississippi State. My aunt played at Mississippi State. I grew up around. That's where I'm from, in Start Vegas, and I could come see LSU play them. I would see Georgia come when Tasha Humphreys was there, and I would see all those people and be like, man, I want to go to college and play like this. Even the simplest thing, like them saying left, right, sit down, when people would like file out. Like it was
Mhm.
stuff like that that was intriguing to me, and I didn't think like it wasn't until people I became really good, well, really popular, and people started telling me like, "Oh, you got a WNBA game. You got a WNBA body." And that's when they started putting that into my mind. Like, oh, well, dang, when I go to college and experience these 4 years, I mean, I watched Elena Beer at Duke. Like, I was just a basketball junkie. I always, UConn with Diana Taurasi, and I would just always think, like, man, I want to go to college. College seems so cool. I wasn't even thinking, like, I didn't have like WNBA people on my wall and being like, "Oh, I want to get to the WNBA one day," because I was in the country. Like it was out of sight, out of mind. Like it was no WNBA team close. I think the closest WNBA team was like Houston Comets.
Mhm.
You know who that is?
Mm-mm.
See, yeah, they were really good. Cynthia Cooper, Cheryl Swoops, all of them played for them during that time. So when you think about what you would tell that little girl when you first picked up the ball, it could be where you want to go or where you're going and the course that you want to stay on in order for your success to. Because you can, I'm pretty sure you have a list of what success looked like for you. That can be going in and being big, not Big East. I played in the SEC freshman team. I played
Mhm.
in the Big East. That's why I'm saying Big East. It can be SEC Freshman of the Year, or it can be getting Tennessee back to the promised land. Like it can be
Right.
a variety of that, and even your passion outside of basketball.
I think I got some. Okay, I think what I would tell my younger self, the faster you start caring about like what others think is the faster you're gonna be able to progress. Cause for me, I remember in the beginning when I was like, I really did care about what other people think a lot, but like with the media attention and all that, like you can't do that. And it's just like once you stop caring is like the most growth we're gonna see. And I think that resonates with me a lot because it happened, and I did see a lot of growth once I don't care about like I don't even check my Instagram account because I don't really care, or like if I do, I'll even laugh at some of the some of the hate that's spewed because it's sometimes they be funny, sometimes they be creative with it. I'm not gonna lie, but like it gets fun, and it's not like okay, well now I got to do this because someone behind the screen said so. So that's what I would give to my younger self.
They hate that comes with the territory.
Right, but I didn't know that because I didn't know what I was getting into. So in my mind, I was thinking everything, because when I first started basketball, I got attached to it because of the energy. When I first came, I was playing with the boys, and as a girl, anything you do is like whoa, because you can do it, because they underestimate you. So I started jumping up and touching the rim, and everybody was yelling, and so all those good vibes. I thought that's what basketball was, and I thought that's what I was always gonna get. Everybody cheering once you do something good, and it wasn't like that. And so I was really like hit in the mouth when people started hating on me and stuff. Cause I'm like, well, I'm doing good things. What happened to the, yay, like,
Yeah.
all the
It
cheering?
gets real.
Yeah, it does get real. So I just feel like now it's like I don't care. But before I just didn't expect it. I'd say like, yeah, that's what I would say to my younger self. Be prepared and it's gonna be okay. Cause if your family got your back, you're good.
And I mean that sometimes people hate on you simply because of how other people are drawn to you and your aura. And
Exactly, yeah.
and envy in every walks of life, people are gonna envy you just as many as admiring you is gonna be just as many hating or
Mhm.
envying you. And I always remember you doing something right. If I
Right.
always learn, because I used to feel guilty about a lot of this stuff, if my presence bother you, I'm doing something right.
Right.
'Cause if
Exactly, yeah.
if your if your intentions are always good and you've never, like, done anything wrong to anybody, or you've never came off as smug or, like, just not a good human. I'm big on teaching kids to be the value of being a good human. You're gonna bother people that's not sure of themselves or not feeling like you got something that they want, and why she get the opportunity or how she get, and sometimes it could
Mhm.
be simply because people like you.
Right.
And that's something that you're gonna experience more and more as you get into, like, your space. In Tennessee, they love basketball. Knoxville, they love basketball.
Mhm.
Look
Oh.
at that. What's the name of your dog?
Aries. He wanna be
Aries.
held, and he big. I'm trying
What
to get
kind
in
of
my
dog
lap.
is it?
Look at him. Yeah,
Oh, he
caught him.
camera shy.
Yeah, yeah, caught him. Trying to get in my lap. Anyways, he's a pit bull mix. No, he's more like lab.
He's a lab pit. Yeah,
We
he a
got it
pit
from the
and a lab.
humane. Yeah, we got it from the Humane Society, so we don't know exactly what he mixed with, but you can see he's kind of
So
like.
if you were to start your community work right now, what would it be? Is it adopting dogs or teaching, like, kids, like, art? I know people do a lot of shoe drives. I know you said
I
you wanna do the
love.
camps.
Yeah, I love animals. I love kids. I love feeding back to the community. I would do stuff like yeah, food drives. I like to cook, so I was
You know how
talking
to
with my
cook? What
auntie.
you know how to cook?
Like when I put my mind to it, I can cook. Last time I remember I could cook some yams. I do real good yams.
Are you ready for down south?
Mhm.
Do you
I
do the
do
yams and the mac and
yams.
cheese?
Mhm.
I'm messing with you because I'm from Mississippi. I've never tried yams a day in my life.
Oh my gosh, it's so good with the little marshmallows on top and they little burnt. Yep.
I can't get into soul food. I'm not a soul food person. I never had
Where's
greens, never had turkey, never had
no turkey? You're tripping. You're tripping. What do you do on Thanksgiving? You don't celebrate it?
absolutely. I'm going home to my grandma's house and I'm gonna have some mac and cheese and some chicken and some cornbread. That's all I eat. I don't eat fried corn. I don't eat, I mean, dressing, never had dressing, no roast, no turkey, never had sweet potato pie. And my grandma makes a whole spread. I just never been into it.
Anyways, we're
I've
gonna change
never
the
had a
subject.
hamburger. Yeah, I've never even had a hamburger. A hot
We gotta
dog.
no, we're done. No, we gotta end
I
this.
just tried steak 2 months ago for the first time.
We gotta end this because ain't no way. We're gonna get a hamburger. No, we're gonna get a burger when I come see you.
Smash burger or whatever. I don't.
I don't care. You're trying a burger.
I've never tried a burger. I just my food can't touch it. Got too much on it. I can't do it.
Oh, we gotta end this. How I exit?
You gonna exit on me because I never had a hamburger? Arrogant.
That's offensive. Burgers are my favorite food. That's offensive.
Oh, that's offensive.
I bond over burgers.
I eat chicken sandwiches.
No, absolutely not.
I just never been into burgers. Like,
So you ain't never went to McDonald's?
French fries. When I was younger, we used to go to McDonald's. They give me 2 large fries. I had a great aunt one time that tried to force me to eat a Happy Meal. I called my grandma and was like, "Come get me." This lady's trying to make me eat a cheeseburger, and the kids steadily were telling her like, "April, don't eat that." They get her 2 large fries, and she was like, "Well, they just spoil her." No, I don't eat hamburgers. I don't. I've never just now have I looked at burgers like when people are grilling them and be like, "Dang, that burger like look good." Like it's well put together because I come from a family of cookers and we barbecue, we fish fry. I'm from the country. We do the whole shebang. Reels. I've never had reels before. And I just be like, you have to relax.
Ribs, bro. What do you eat?
I like
No,
Italian.
I don't want to hear what you eat. I don't care.
That is
'Cause this
very
is crazy.
dismissive. That is extremely dismissive.
Extremely. Yeah, I agree.
I like pasta.
You dismissed a burger and ribs.
I eat grilled
Ribs?
cheese. I like grilled cheese.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
So how do you
That's
eat your like
unacceptable.
what's your style? Like how you eat your burgers?
I like my burger fat. I like it fat. I like it with the onion rings, barbecue sauce, greasy. I like my burgers greasy. One thing about Italy, they didn't have no grease, man, and I was just tripping because
Healthy. It's healthy.
I went to McDonald's. They had real meat and lettuce.
Are you disappointed that they had real meat?
No, at first I thought it was gonna be good, but then I took a bite and I didn't like it was healthy. I like
Yes,
that feeling
America.
of sick. I like that sick feeling after you eat a burger like that. Like you feel like you're about to explode. Like I like
So
that.
can
That
you
grease.
like eat a burger and go play ball?
It depends. Like if I ate it like 4 hours before, yeah. But I can't eat it like right before the game. I don't think anybody could do that. But I could definitely eat a burger the same day and go hoop.
You eat like mayonnaise and ketchup and
All that.
I have a phobia for mustard. Like I can't stand mustard. You gonna hang up on me now?
I should. I was thinking about it, but I'm working on my dismissiveness.
Are you a very dismissive person?
No, I'm open, but I
No,
just can't
I don't
accept the
believe
fact.
it.
No, I can accept the fact that you haven't had a burger. Like what? Everybody I know has had. No one like a burger is like the go-to. A burger is like the default. Like that's like
I
a
just
burger.
tried a steak 2 months ago.
Okay, but like I don't really like steak either.
And I just tried lamb chops. I don't eat crab legs. Never had crab legs, lobster, or
Okay.
any of that.
That's fine. It's a lot of work. I don't really like.
It's too much work. It's too little. It's too little for too much work.
Right.
But a burger, like it's just I don't eat. I eat chicken sandwiches, but I don't eat like it. Just seems like a lot.
That's the point. It's a burger.
I would have to cut it up and eat it like a slider or something. But I'm not trying no burger because I'm not eating no pickles, no lettuce, no tomatoes.
You don't have to. You can just put the cheese. I don't do
in
the
a burger?
pickles. You ain't never heard of a cheeseburger?
Yeah, that's what my aunt got me that time, and I refused to eat it.
Okay.
Ground beef, and it's just too. It's too.
So you never had
thick.
spaghetti?
I eat spaghetti. That's not a burger. I love spaghetti. I love pasta.
Spaghetti has ground beef in it.
Ground turkey. I eat it with ground turkey. I grew up. Now my grandma makes it with ground beef. I grew up eating it with ground beef. I'm not gonna lie, but it has sauce in it. It's a different flavor than a burger. You can't sit up here and tell me spaghetti and a burger taste the same.
That's not what I was saying. I was just saying that there's
Even with the
ground
ketchup.
beef.
Oh yeah, but it's different. It's seasoned different.
Yeah, for sure. It's 100% different. It's pasta, burger. I'm not
You
trying to
guys
say.
gotta get medium rare and medium well with the burger. Some people like theirs a little bloody and all that. I just learned that
I don't
about
do that. I don't do
steaks.
too much. I say well done. That's it. We're done.
Well done. You like it a
Regular.
little burnt off the grill, a little
No.
crisp. So burger is your favorite meal.
Yeah, absolutely. I eat a burger. I eat burgers like
You
6
eat-
times a week.
You like In-N-Out?
I love In-N-Out. I love In-N-Out, McDonald's,
You like Five
Wendy's,
Guys?
all of it.
So In-N-Out or Five Guys?
Love it.
I'm saying which one is better, like Five Guys or In-N-Out?
Whichever got the biggest stacked burger. I like it messy. I like it greasy, dripping off the bun. Like,
But it
I
doesn't
love me
stay
a big old burger.
after the second bite. It doesn't stay together.
It don't need to. Dip it. That's when you start dipping, and then you just dip. I mean, I like it hanging out. Like, I remember I went to Red Robin, and they put egg yolk. They put a sunny side up egg on the burger with barbecue sauce, and you got me reminiscing. We need to. I'm hungry. I'm about to DoorDash.
A burger.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey, DoorDash love me. Hold on. I be
are
on
you
here.
a
They be
platinum
seeing me.
member?
I need to be because how much I be door dashing. They love me. Hold on. I be on here.
Well, I
They already got my
appreciate you
orders.
because you trying to peer pressure me into getting a burger.
Look at
And
all this food.
I like pizza. Like, if I had a go to, it's pizza.
I love pizza. It's good too, but no.
Pizza. That's why I like
It's
Italy
just
is one.
unacceptable the fact that you haven't tried a burger. Like, I don't mind that you don't like them, but you tried, like, okay. It's just
Even like
unacceptable.
it's just it's a lot. It's a lot to even look at. But you're not gonna let me live that down. I'm gonna come watch you play at Tennessee. I'm not gonna go out and get a burger with you. So we can go to somewhere to eat. It won't be burger related. I eat French
Yes, it
fries though.
will. We'll go to a burger place and then we'll go eat. So I'll take my burger from the burger place and we'll go eat at a pizza place.
There we go. Compromise right there. You already on the other side. Man, I appreciate you having a conversation with me.
Of course.
And you got my number. Your mom
Yep.
has my number. You text me a few times during your recruiting process, and I'm always big on helping you guys navigate
Sure.
through this. And I'm definitely gonna be at Tennessee to see you. Hey, you're an entrepreneur. Get that price sheet together,
Of course.
and continue to work and continue to build on your game because I know you steady working on growing your game and development, and just continue. I'm watching on Instagram. I'm always lurking, seeing
Yeah.
what you guys are up to, and I appreciate you coming on Slush Talk.
Thank you so much for having me.
No doubt. All right. Oh, all
I'll see you.
right. Bye.